Hi everyone, I'm SK95. Welcome back to more Metroid Prime Remastered. In the last part, we managed to beat Ridley, and before we go in this video, you can see right now I have maximum missile tanks and maximum power bombs. I went ahead and grabbed every single missile tank and every single power bomb that I missed in the previous parts. I've already recorded the footage for it. I will be separating that and putting in a separate video for later for detailing every power bomb location, every missile tank location. Anyway, let's step through the lights. Finally, head into the first and the final area where the Great Poison originated. The Impact Crater. Here it is. Once you go here, there is a point of no return. You can never come back to the main area. That right here is a save station. Let's save the game. Alright, good. We saved the game and restored everything. What is up right now? Maximum missile tanks. Yep, it's 250. And maximum power bombs. Yes, it is 8. Sadly, 8 is quite small. Now keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of Phazon, a lot of enemies. There's also new enemies here. New research data. Power bomb ammunition. Restore the power bomb. Okay. Whoa, hello. Frigor. There's a lot of areas where it's just a lot of poison. New creatures added to logbook. Limik, Phazon charged reptiles. Native Talon 4, Limik's travel swarms increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate Phazon energy. These swarms are threats. Yep, they can be killed in any other way though. Don't worry about it. They will constantly respawn, by the way, in case you're wondering. So I wouldn't recommend worrying about them that much. They're not exactly that hard to threat. Sadly, we have to go across. Yeah, unfortunately, they do a lot of damage. We have to avoid these as possible because they do a lot of damage and a bulk. Let's just try to get some energy as well back. We ran a little bit low so fast. So yeah, they respawn there. So keep in mind unless you want to get rid of them. I just want to get my HP back up because I know what's coming up next, and it's going to be a pain in the neck not having full energy. I'll cut ahead so we have it. These guys constantly respawn anyway, so don't worry about it too much. It's not like it's hard to respawn, you know? Oh, and I think we got close to maximum. Yeah, I think I'm good for now. Let's go through this. One of the main hub areas of the game, known as simply the Phazon Core. There are Phazon Metroids here. Yeah. Least favorite Metroid. Oh, hello. You have to wave and dodge attacks very quickly. Sadly, Phazon Metroids still have their annoying advantage of being unable to die very quickly. This is why you spam power bombs. However, I would recommend right now, do not use any of your power bombs right now. Warning you right now, you're not going to be finding any other easy area to find power bombs. Thank goodness one of them is fire. Plasma is actually the strongest weapon you have. You're going to have to weave and dodge attacks very quickly. These Metroids, especially the fact that Phazon Metroids are the most annoying ones in the game. I'll warn you right now that Phazon Metroids are probably your biggest threat in this entire area. Jump across here. Jump across over here. I heard that. Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, okay. You, just a fury. Ugh, I hate Phazon Metroids. Whoa, Nelly! Get off of me! Thank you. Phazon Metroids. Please die. Dude. Thank you. They don't even drop anything. This is why I don't want you to waste your power bombs at all, because Phazon Metroids do not drop diddly. Well, their odds are actually very, very low, actually. It's actually one of the worst things about Phazon Metroids. You can't gain any munition from that. Aye! What hit me? I can't even... Oh, freaking hard. Get me onto a platform that's safe. You're better off just using plasma to get rid of their main phase that would hit their normal body. Ugh. Please die. Ha! Got him. Oh, hello. Please die already. Oh, hello. Get off of me. Vision Metroids are the least favorite enemy in the game. Understandably so. Why I hate it so much. Whoa! Die already. You're gonna be finding a lot of these. Go away now! Good grief. These charge combos are very annoying. Will you get off? Good, separate. I can just run. They constantly respawn, so unfortunately this area is a death trap. Thank goodness we found the map. Alright, now we know where the entire map, this entire area. Actually, no, that's missiles. Well, in that case, that actually makes your lives easier because missile tanks hit harder like a truck. Oh, for crying out loud. Go away. There we go. Oh, freaking. Will you get off of me? You annoy. You just infuriate me. You just find some way to be a nuisance to everyone. Die! You annoy me as well. There! Jeez, now I gotta restore my missile tanks thanks to those stupid Metroids. Dang it, game. This is probably why Impact Area is probably my least favorite area in the entire game, because of how spammy it is with the Phazon Metroids. And before you say anything, Phazon Metroids are the most annoying enemy by proximity of their annoying ability to just constantly respawn. Before you ask, yes, they constantly respawn in this blasted area. They never stop respawning, no matter what you do. So you're gonna have to just run as fast as possible. Go. Had to use flamethrower. Get me out of here. Okay, we're done with there. I don't have to be there anymore. We're finally back to an area that's not Phazon Metroid material. These are a lot of grind traps, so we just need a spider ball. Or we go to another track, of course. Power. Use the bombs. Just bomb again. Bomb again. Actually, wait, you need to drop off. That's right. It's very finicky unless you have to drop. If you fall to the bottom, you can still get there, but you're taking a lot of damage for it. is it, the final boss of Metroid Prime! Metroid Prime itself! New creatures added to the logbook. Metroid Prime highly evolved Phazon produced life form. The aberration known as the Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. Its genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is ever truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snore beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed characters make it a lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging his enemy. That is correct. Right now, it's with wave beam, so we use our wave beam to deal some damage. As you notice, though, its attack power is quite high. If you want to dodge attacks, you're going to want to hide in a stack. I might be not careful. I'm going to be using that laser attack frequently, so keep in mind. Now he's done enough damage, Metroid Prime will actually start jumping forward and doing an attack like that. However, there is another method. Missiles do nothing. In case you're worried using missiles, it's not going to help at all. I've recommended never using missile tanks on these fights. Base, right to him. He's going to be spamming a lot of missiles and using his missile attack to keep attacking you. It has two ways of attacking, using physical attacks or large range beams. Large range beams are probably your biggest threat because they do max damage to enemies. Right now, since power beams are one of the worst weapons, bar none, you're not going to be able to do much damage. And now we've knocked down its health enough, we've reached the second phase of the fight. Samus will automatically jump down no matter what, there is no worry whatsoever. Now we're back to this phase again, using wave beams for this phase. Thankfully, wave beams is actually easier. Yeah, if you get trapped in one of those areas, you're going to get slammed for it. However, as you notice, our damage now we're taking is actually quite small. Well, right now anyway. Beam again, you use it twice, so I'm going for a second one. Oh, hello. Go into Morphball mode right now, and go into the small areas and it goes. You're immune to damage once you do that. Now switch to weapon type to ice. Also, when it uses the wrong element, you will automatically take a lot of damage rebounding. It reflects automatically back to you. Moving a lot is actually a method of dodging attacks. And then when you knock down again, go back to Morphball mode. Alright, we have that Morphball mode. And now let's just switch to weapon type to Power Beam again. Destroy those pellets, actually, and you can actually drop equipment pieces for us. You're going to be running into a lot of attacks that's going to form every time. Oh, hello. I'm trying to target. There we go. Ah! Yeah, it's one of his bigger attacks. Keep in mind that these attacks do a lot of damage. However, as you notice, it drops a lot of HP. So it's going to be easier to recover your HP. The closer you are to Metroid Prime, the different ways it's going to react. And now it's going back underground again. Here we go. The third and final time for Metroid Prime. Switches its elements. Okay. It's going to try to grab you with gravity beams, so you want to be careful of that. Sadly, the attack is near unavoidable unless you switch to Morphball mode immediately. Ah! Yeah, unfortunately it has a large range of attacks when you get through it. Yep, remember this? Make sure you dodge it. Go back to Morphball mode immediately, because it's going to use the gravity beam immediately afterwards. Well, I thought it was going to use the gravity beam immediately afterwards. I guess I was remembering wrong. Sadly, when it does that, it's going to be a pain. Get too close to it, it will do a sweat attack. Ah! Okay. Go back to Morphball mode. Now it's just switch weapon types again. Plasma is its most dangerous phase. Flamethrowers are pretty much your best friend of dealing a lot of damage right away. Ah. Okay, die, please. Thank you. Yeah, Plasma's going to do the most damage regardless of anything else, so go back to normal fall mode. So do that charge attack again. Wave beam again. Make sure you strafe these attacks as well, because it's going to do that attack constantly. Thankfully, though, Wave Beam is doing great damage. Ow! And now we've knocked it down once again. Jump down this hole. And we're reaching closer and closer to the bottom of the area itself. It's going to switch weapon types every few seconds, so don't fall for certain attacks. Yeah, it's going to switch a lot during this fight. Your best friend is to hope it changes to more fall. Okay, we missed. It missed me. Okay, that's fine. Krakatoa. Okay, ice, a lot of ice. Carapace reflects a lot of attacks, so keep in mind that strafing is your friend. Alright, we dodge out of its physical attack. Yeah, okay, knock it down again. We're gonna do a charge again, go into full mode, of course, and ouch. Right, we went out a bit too early. Switching back to Plasma again. Nope, Drift Dust with ice. Be careful of getting too close, by the way, considering it will use its physical attack no matter what. Okay. Okay, switch back to Power Beam, and now it's back to Wave Beam. Switching equipment types every few seconds. Wave Beam is actually easier to hit it because it's actually going to be itself vulnerable quickly. Of course. Let me guess. Oh, you're not going to switch sides. Okay. Alright, destroy that, and we got more HP for that. That's always nice. Okay, you're going to be switching a lot of types a lot. It's going to be a game of trying to find the right type that you kill, because it's going to keep switching no matter what. See, as it switches back to Power Beam, there's a combo charge. You can actually combo it into other attacks. Whoop! Okay. Alright, knock it down again. You'll fall down this time, and instead it actually falls all the way down. This is it. Let's see what Metroid Prime has in store for us. New creatures added to logbook. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime itself. Scans indicate that Metroid Prime's energy form is vulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only the attacks from the Phazon fused ARP cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your ship's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroid to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does. That's correct. As it says, until it attacks, you can't do much damage. It's going to do a lot of the earthquake attacks. Just make sure you double jump and dodge the attacks, because otherwise you will not do anything. Alright, when it gets to that attack, it spawns a pool of Phazon. And then turns invisible. Remember, you need to go this one. And go in the pool and you go into hyper mode. Hyper mode is the strongest attack you have. You'll run out after a while, but then you come back. You have to stay using the invisibility X-ray visor because it won't be visible unless you do so. Oh, and it switched somewhere else. Oh, okay. Yep, it switched to F ray. It switches every single second. Ow. Okay. Hello. Hyper beam. I'm gonna do it twice. Be very careful that this phase is probably one of the hardest phases in the game. Well, it depends really. Unless you're coming in this without enough missile tanks or enough power bombs, you're going to take a lot of damage. Phazon Metroids! Yes. It's going to spawn a lot of Phazon Metroids. Aye. It's going to spawn Metroids out of this. So, yeah. That's probably one of the more annoying ones. However, the biggest annoyance... I can't see. There we go. Stand still. It's only visible in X-ray, thankfully. Shockwave again, I guess. Roar at me, and then more Metroids. Yep, it's gonna spawn more Metroids. Okay, that is definitely 100 Metroids. It was in X-ray mode, just spam the attacks. Be careful how much you spam, because you'll run out eventually after you place the pull up. Missile tanks do nothing, in case you're wondering. Earthquake again. Earthquake again. So let's see what it does next. It does a shockwave. Switching to a back to visibility again. And I keep doing these attacks very frequently, so don't worry about it too much. It's switching back, so it switched back to X-ray. It's going to keep constantly using this attack very often, so keep in mind about this. Now spawning Metroids. Okay, switch to Ice Beam, please. Thank you. Hyper mode again, and we do massive damage to Metroid Prime. Ow! This is probably one of my favorite fights, but it's not as good as Meta Really. Meta Really is definitely one of the more peak fights in the game. Drop it again. Nothing. Alright, let's see how it is. Roars at me again. It's going to summon Metroids. Yes, it summoned a Phazon Metroid. That's one of the things I hate. When it summons a Phazon Metroid, use a power bomb immediately. Because unlike most games, you have to use power bombs to destroy a Phazon Metroid very easily. Get out of here, Metroid Prime. Me, so it should be doing, yep. More Phazon Metroids, yep. Purposely get hit by it. And that is it. The Metroid Prime has been defeated. lost left is his brain core, but crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately. Sadly, unlike traditional Metroid games, Samus does not have a exit sort of escape. The planet is still here. Our ship. So, the impact crater has been eliminated. The Metroid Prime has been defeated. Man, Samus looks way better in this version than it was in the original, that's for darn sure. And so ends Metroid Prime Remastered. This game is definitely one of the harder Metroid games. If you're going in this game expecting to have a traditional Metroid experience, you're not going to get that. If you're used to first-person shooters, then I recommend this game because it actually is fun for that reason. Although there are certain things that drive me bonkers, especially the Omega Pirate and the Elite Pirate's forced element change. And I don't even need to get started on the fishing Metroids. They are the most annoying thing in the world. However, the trick of Power Bomb does work on them. So once you get Power Bomb, fishing Metroids are not much of an issue. However, I'll let you know right now, this game is very difficult for those first time playing. So if you want to go in this game thinking you have an easy time, do not bother. It's actually quite hard. And harder difficulties mean that your HP is going to drop like a rock at certain points. Your best bet is to make sure you have maximum energy tanks, maximum missile tanks, and maximum power bombs. 250 is the maximum missile tanks in this game, like I expected before, as well as the 8 power bombs. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This game is definitely a fun experience for those who want to play the original but didn't get the chance to play it. And I will say right now, the updated graphics as well as the updated physics in the game does help the game a lot more. If you remember my normal outfit, you've noticed that loading for some reason was in difficulty. I didn't realize this, and I'm pretty sure not many people know about this, but in case the game's like data acts funny, you gotta undownload it and download the game, because that way the loading between areas is going to short again. I don't know why I didn't bother doing that. I guess it was just something I didn't notice. But regardless, it was more entertaining than seeing me struggle trying to get through it. So, this game is definitely a game I'll say not much. I might go into Metroid 2 eventually. I might go to Metroid 3 as well. However, I've heard negative things about 3 due to the fact that the game... Metroid Prime 3 is probably one of the worst Metroid Prime games because of its hyper mode reliance. And the fact that a lot of the fights itself, I have no problem with the boss fights. A lot of them were puzzle-based, and I do enjoy the puzzle-based boss fights. The first boss, it was fun. You had to figure out to make sure the sunlight is gone from the enemy. The second one was the ice golem, if memory serves me right. And it was weak to only different types of visors that allows you to use combinations, which is actually very unique. It's not many people expect. Because Metroid fights usually dive down in normal Metroid as if you have missiles, spam them like crazy. If you have super missiles, use them to use them. So, this game is also a game that I've completed multiple times, and I really do enjoy it. And I recommend this game for those who want to play Metroid Prime. And I'm definitely one of those people who are excited for Metroid Prime 4 coming out eventually. Although, given what's been going on lately, we haven't seen any news from Metroid Prime 4. for a long while. Alas, it is not meant to be right now. And it's going to take a while before they eventually finally release the Prime 4. So, as these credits roll, I'm going to point out one more thing I want to address. The next video will be about the missile tanks and power bombs, of course. Another video will be released later in the future, every single enemy scan. In order to complete all the extras, you need to get every enemy scan, and I unfortunately missed some. In order to get certain enemy scans, there are enemies in the game that you meet only once whatsoever, and they are skip missable by proxy. As a result of that, I'm going to be recording those separately and having that uploaded in the compilation. There will be links to the videos of where the original scans, locations, and original spots were detailed, as well as everything else in the videos, because I want to make sure people can go into this game having at least enough knowledge to actually beat the game without having any issues with it, because Prime is very hard. And so, I will say this. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, make sure you keep up what you like to play, because while Prime is hard, I did enjoy it a lot. Thank you all so much for watching. See you guys in the next game. Mission percentage, 100%. The faster you get the mission percentage, the better a rank.